Hello and welcome all of you to our coaching call number 113. So in this call, we are going to cover the questions from the life cycle domain, which are based on the exam content outline. Yes, I can see your screen. Okay, so yes, good. So you can make it a little bigger. Okay, very good. Your program, okay, immediately you started to do the environmental analysis. Which of the following will you use? Your program is designed to produce a new generation of electric cars. While you are in the program formulation surface, means we are in the beginning, the sponsor informed you that Tesla company is planning to produce the same type of cars. So what is this? This is comparison. Comparative advantage analysis. So the comparative advantage analysis means what if analysis. On the group, I already shared the 2 pages of the environmental analysis. Let me share again in your batch 6 group. I said that for every environmental analysis, you have to see only these 2 pages. These are more than enough. I will share this thing again. So, because this is the direct question, this is not about anything about the thing. So, what you selected?
Rare case when I answered the right answer, when I give the right answer.
And Mr. Fall, what you selected?
Frankly speaking, I didn't even understand that we need to select analysis. I selected feasibility study, but I think feasibility study can cover everything, and this is why I just selected some general statement to cover. But yeah, because I also saw that SWOT, what if, SWOT also could be suitable in a way that you could compare the strong and weak.
No, but the point is that normally the SWOT analysis we are using only when we are talking about within our own organization. What is the strength of the organization? What is the weakness? What is the opportunities and threats outside? So it's only relevant if you're doing for own thing. But whenever not comparison. Whenever the comparison come, we normally say that comparative advantage analysis. And whatever analysis is under the comparative advantage analysis. I have already sent you the 2 pages on the group. You can just review it because around 2 to 3 questions will come from this environmental analysis questions, and their 2 pages are more than enough.
Okay. Thanks. And what is the next?
Next is
within the above context, what will you do to transition the programs? So in which phase are we?
I was correct.
See, okay. IBIX is an organization for IT. They have been awarded one of the most important programs. You are the program manager of the program, and the customer is very happy with the performance of the program. Now you are in the closure phase, and all program benefits have been delivered. Within the above context, what will you do to transition the program? Okay, Mr. Ruslan, what you selected?
I selected D. Complete the transition of all program components.
But always says that we have to get
in which no wait, in which phase are we now in this question?
In the
Delivery.
Now you are in the closure phase, clearly written. Now you are in the closure phase.
Closer, yeah, it's a closer phase. It's already.
So now we are in the closure phase. So can we do anything for the component in the closure phase? Component is already finished in the delivery phase. So A and D are gone. A is close all components. So if I am now in the program closure phase, it means delivery phase is already closed. It means components have nothing to do with me now. So A is eliminated. Close all components and their contracts. And D is also gone because complete the transition of all program components. So whatever we are playing with the components is in the program delivery phase. You got the point, Mr. Ruslan?
Yeah, I got the point, but I did not pay attention to the component part. So I do agree that we are on the closer phase. It's already.
Yes.
So I just need to pay attention to the component part. So I saw that complete the transition all program, but I did not pay attention to the component part. So
Okay.
if you will not use the component part, then the answer is correct. So, but because of the component, so it's giving the wrong
Yes.
direction.
Yes. And why B is wrong? Transfer the program immediately to the customer since they are happy with the program performance. Why we cannot do this? Because once I am in the closure phase, I have to perform those 5 activities. I cannot immediately transfer something to the customer. So B is in that sense wrong. You have to perform all the things, present the final report, get the approvals, transition, risk, resource and information, close your contract, close your budget, and then you can do the step B. Mr. Bena,
Okay.
was it you're correct?
I answered correct, but in any case, I just think that we have to get before the quarter, we usually get governance board approval, and then we have as a part of quarter program, we have to present final performance report, lesson learned, etc. That's why I selected C.
Okay, but now the most important thing is to understand the logic also. Whenever the components are coming, those options are gone in the closure phase.
No, I
And then,
think it.
okay. Yes, Mr. Fawad? Hello? Hello?
Iraq. Yes.
Yes, yes. Continue.
So
Thank you.
here I choose D, which was correct.
Okay,
That was
your
one of the rare cases.
okay, which of the following can affect the number of health checks to be done? Risk tolerance has nothing to do with this. Quantity of the components has nothing to do with this. Because what is a health check? Health check is between your phase gate reviews. If the duration between your phase gate reviews is more, your health check will increase.
Yeah.
So everybody got it correct?
Yes.
No, me no.
What you selected? You selected
C.
C. C.
Yeah,
Okay.
totally.
Oh, it's normal. I did not answer to the house, so it's me
So
that
what?
I need to kill now
So,
here.
what is the reason you selected C? Let us discuss why you selected C.
If we have just the risks and changes, then we have to have health check. So the
That is
number of health checks will depend on the number of change orders we have. As much as we have, as much we need health checks.
that is correct. That understanding is correct. But the point is that number of health checks, you relative a number of change requests. Okay. So if there are more change requests coming, it will not affect my program unless they become approved change request.
Okay.
If it was written number of approved change requests, then we can think of this option. But number of change requests, because there are 100 stakeholders, everybody will telling their own change request. So I have to document into the change log. Nothing to that. But if this change request will come into the approved change request, then it can affect my program. So that is the reason why in this moment C is wrong.
Good. Thank you for explanation. Yeah,
And
you are right.
you can have short period between the gate reviews, and you can have 100 change requests, but it can be presented in one health check.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that is coming in your phase gate review. But if you have 1 year gap between two phase gate reviews, because there is no milestone between that, then you need to have more change requests. You will have 12 change. You will have 10 health checks every month, for example. But if there is only the two phase gate review is after 1 month, you don't need to have any health check, or maybe one only. So that is the main logic behind that. You remember in the first class when I made the vertical lines and the horizontal line. So just assume that if there is more gap between the vertical line, your horizontal line will be long. This is simple in that case.
Okay. So this question,
there is a question from one side.
Which of the following can avoid this problem in the future? You are the program manager for the construction of the multi-story building in New York. the program management plan has been approved. So what does it mean? Program management plan is approved. It means I'm out of the program.
In the execution
Yeah,
delivery stage.
the definition phase is gone. You are in the delivery phase, and many risks have been identified. You notice that the project managers report the risk only to the other project manager and not to the program manager. This is the main problem in the question. The project manager only reports to other but not to the program manager. It means the risk is not coming up. Subsequently, the risk not handled at the appropriate level. Which of the following can avoid this problem in the future? So what do you selected, Ms. Sabina?
Develop escalation policies and procedures, because we have discussed it previously.
Yes.
But the question is, if we if we already initiated and we are already in the delivery stage, all these policies and procedures should be already in place.
Yes, but that is not in place. That's why we are having this problem. If in case the escalation policy and procedure was there, then this problem would never have occurred. Mr. Fall, what you said?
I selected also B. I was just considering between two options, selecting B and D, but you just mentioned that D is not possible because you are in delivery stage and the risk management plan is also already approved.
Yes, risk management plan, number one logic. Other logic is that risk management plan is general. It's whether a program risk management plan or a project risk management plan. This is also we have to take care. Because if you're saying how you will manage the program level risks, then the answer is a program risk management plan. If it talks about the component level risk or project level risk, this is a project risk management plan. And if the problem is that the risk is not going up, it's not escalated, then we have to develop escalation policies and procedures.
Okay.
I was less mature than my classmates.
What you selected, Mr. Ruslan?
I was between the B and D. I saw that procedure and policies we need to finalize on the planning phase. So that's why I saw that, okay, the D is also should be on the planning phase. But I saw that, okay, we have a risk. So let's say that risk management plan is most probably the right answer.
Okay, very good. That is most probably the right answer. This is target and escalation is above target. Okay. So, but the point is that the problem in the question is that the risk is not handled at the appropriate level. That is a key crux in the question.
So I at least I am not so bad in this.
No, it's very good. The good thing is that the more mistakes you will make at this stage, it is better in the future. Okay, next.
Why then they are not doing these mistakes? Why only me?
Because they are concentrating much. They are more concentrating. That's the only thing.
I don't want to.
This is the mistake which I made here. Yeah. So the question 5 here. I choose B, but the correct answer was D.
Which of the following will you present to the stakeholder to show him that you are right? Okay, a stakeholder requests a change that may impact the schedule of the program in the program delivery phase. Okay, means the change request. You captured the request in the change log, correct? Perform the impact assessment, then took the decision on behalf of the governance board. The key stakeholder refused your behavior and requested approval on the change request by the governance board. Which of the following will you present to the stakeholder to show him that you are right? Ms. Sabina, what you selected? Mr. Ruslan selected
one, because
what you selected?
D.
Okay, why?
Because it just excludes the previous ones. I just choose between program charter and program governance plan, B and D.
I think keyword was here, then took decision on behalf of the governance board.
Yes.
Because how I will act on behalf of governance.
This is one point. The other point is that the charter will not give you the level of authority. What is the level of authority of the governance board? What is the level of authority of the program manager? The governance plan will tell you what is the threshold value. That till what the program manager is authorized to make decision. Above this, the steering body has to be approved. So if the program manager took the decision, it means in the governance plan it was mentioned that he can take the decisions up to this level.
So charter is not showing the governance authority correct as the authority distribution, right?
No, no.
But the program governance plan, we have never heard about this plan.
This we will see when we go to the governance domain. So you have not seen it, correct? Because now we are covering this chapter 7 actually covers all the
Okay.
domains. This
Okay.
so if you make it wrong, it doesn't matter. The point is that
Okay.
if okay, in the charter, you will authorize the program manager and the program management team. That is a keyword of authorization. Authorization doesn't mean the level of authority. The level of authority will be governed in the program governance plan. What is your level up to which you can make the decisions?
Okay, clear. Clear. Yeah, because I have never heard the program governance plan,
No, I
and you
agree.
said that could be some smart words which
Make up term.
not
Okay, no,
perhaps-
no, it's good, correct. Mr. Ruslan, what you selected?
I did the same mistake like Mr. Fuad.
Charter.
I choose the B, but well, actually I thought about the program governance plan, but I don't know for which reason in the
But
last minute.
Fortuna said.
Okay,
Just
no,
be-
it's okay. The good thing is that we
I
make a
am
mistake.
shocked.
Which within the above context, which of the following will you provide to the program sponsor? We have to give to the sponsor what? You are the program manager of an IT program. Now you are in the program delivery phase, and the sponsor is worried about the current status of the
status.
cost and benefits. So status means
Performance report, program
Perform.
performance.
yes. This is, Mr. Ruslan is correct.
No, incorrect.
What you selected?
My answer is D.
Benefit register.
If he talks to you about sponsor is worried about the current status of the benefits only. If he only talks about the benefits, D is right.
This cost.
Because or if we say what is the progress of the program based on the benefits, only benefits, then is your benefit register. But the problem here is that he's talking about status of the cost and benefits. That is in the report. The benefit register will not contain anything other than the benefits.
In the both of case, I were between this A and D, and in the end, I choose the wrong answer.
Okay, no problem. This is very good thinking that you selected based on the benefits, and this covers our another eco in the benefit register. It is written maintain benefit register in order to record the program progress to tell to your stakeholders. Okay, so whenever I talk about only the benefit, then benefit is the correct answer. Within the above context, what will you do first? Escalate the issue to the program governance board, eliminate it. First cannot be escalation. Agreed?
Why cannot be escalated?
First,
Because you do not assessment.
the first in general, we are just elimination the technique. We will read the question again. Recommend the closure of this project to the governance board. Do the impact analysis to know the effect of closing the project on other program components. Discuss with the project manager to escalate the project. Okay. Your organization has been awarded the construction of a new airport. You are the program manager while you are in the delivery phase. It means I can work at the components. You are informed that one of the projects in your program is misaligned with the organization's strategic plan due to some major decisions that have been taken. Within above context, what will you do first? Okay, Mr. Fad, what you selected?
I choose C, correct answer.
Ms. Sabina?
Also.
Why? What was the reason?
Because first of all, there's just keyword in C is impact analysis, just to analyze how it will affect. Analyze my risk, analyze my how it will impact. That's all. Just that's why I just
because the point is that if one project is disturbing, but it is all the components or all the projects are interdependent on each other. I cannot just select B to close this project. What will happen with other projects? Because these are all interlinked or interconnected with each other. I cannot select because escalation is the last option. When I cannot do anything, then only I will escalate to the steering committee. So what do you selected, Mr. Ruslan?
The worst case. So I decided just directly to the governance board.
Okay, in that you have to think then why we have the program manager in place. If everything has to be transferred to the escalation to the steering committee. So remember, 95% of the time, escalation is never the correct answer. Please remember this. Because the last line will always say you, what will you do first or what will you do next? So in that both of the cases, escalation is never the option. You have to do something as a program manager.
I agree, and I was also thinking about the C, but I selected A.
Okay, very good. Next. Which of the following options document the intended direction and benefits of the program? So this mostly you would have selected B if I guess.
No, I choose the correct version. Program management, program roadmap, because we have these keywords in our.
Very good, excellent. Mr. Fahd, what you selected?
Yeah,
The
the echo words.
Yes, very good. Direction is clearly in program management plan and the roadmap. Mr. Ruslan?
It's a miracle as well, so I selected the right answer.
Very good. So I have given a long description, so please read this also. Very good. Next. Your organization has been involved in the construction of a new city. You are the program manager during the business case and the potential initiation of a new program to respond to some operational issues with the deployed product. Which activities are you developing?
Just due to operate, the choose D.
You collect you.
Sustainment, yeah, activities.
So, Mr. Ruslan, what you selected?
A.
Program formulation. Why? Business case. Because of business case.
Yeah.
But this business case is for my program or for a program that will respond to some operational issues with the deployed product. You are outside of your program boundary. You already crossed the red boundary of the program. I am out of the program boundary. That is the deployed product. And what is the only activity which is crossing the red line is the benefit sustainment activities.
It will be tricky because of the first part.
Yes, but this is a sure question in the exam. 100% sure this question will come in the exam. Ms.
You are developing the business case and the potential initiation of the new program to respond to the same operation issues with the development. I still do not understand why we are on the closure.
Because you have already completed your program and you already transferred to operation where your products already deployed. Вот это ты уже прошел.
Where is your operations? Operation is outside. Operation is not under my program. I have to cross the red boundary.
Operation is out.
Okay, so I need to pay attention to the end of the yeah.
Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
To respond to some operational issues. That is the keyword here.
But it's interesting that the program manager and his team, PMO, is still dealing with operational issues outside the boundary, which is a bit confusing.
Yeah, clear. But you are developing the business case. Oh, okay. You are saying that why they are doing, because
they have to pass to the new program or another.
No, that is okay. But benefit sustainment is linked to this activity. That's why sustainment is the only activity in which you can drag your. I cannot say that this sustainment is benefit sustainment is clear, right? It doesn't mean that you are actually program manager is going outside the red boundary. Even while sitting in the program boundary, still on the sustainment, he can do this thing. You got the point?
Probably the key word here is a new program, right?
No, the key point here is deployed products. New program and the deployed product. So deployed product means from your program you have delivered and you're in the sustainment phase.
You made the transition. Yeah.
What I paid attention to the new product. That's why I selected the A. So if I will pay attention to the end, then I will answer the right.
Yes.
So that was.
How can you do that? You are assigned as a program manager for a new hospital. Now you are in the delivery phase. And one of the components is completed and you want to explain to the steering committee that this component is completed. What can you do that? What you selected, Mr. Fawad?
A.
Very good. Mrs. Sabina?
Also, because the remaining B and D all about the same. Deliverables is also part of my benefits. Benefits is also part of my deliverables and closure conditions. That's why I just consolidate it all under A.
And
So there
Mr.
should be some conditions to meet to close the
Criteria.
component.
The key word here is closure
Criteria.
conditions or criteria. So whenever you have to prove to the steering committee, I have achieved something, it's not only verbal. You have to prove with the acceptance criteria or exit criteria or the conditions. So that is the key point here. B, C, D are correct, but this is only verbal things. Explain to
Yeah.
them. And if you give them with the evidence, that is a condition or the criteria.
Mhm.
So Mr. Ruslan, what you selected?
I selected C.
Why?
Well,
Because you say because you thought that benefits are delivered, then I can justify them, right? Like a general thing.
yeah, the main thing for the program manager is delivering the benefits. So I considered that. So okay, so the main thing for me to escalate to the upper level is just to provide that benefits of the component is already delivered successfully. That was my thinking.
No, very good. That is the good thing is that for Mr. Ruslan, the positive point for you is that you are successfully eliminating the two options. That is the first step. That you are doing perfect. You're only getting confused between two options, so you will improve it. So nothing to worry about.
Okay.
The only thing that you are missing is you are not picking the keywords. That's the only point. C is also not wrong. C is not wrong, but A has a more tangible element, which is a condition or criteria. That is a much better thing than only saying the benefits are delivered. That's the only
More
thing that you
precise.
more precise, more tangible.
Mhm.
Within the above
Now to
context, within the above context, which of the following is not included in the program transition? You are a program manager, you have completed the delivery phase, and are now in the closure phase, which include program activities necessary to transition the program. So what is not included in the closure phase? C is correct. Components, simple.
Yeah.
Mr. Fuad,
Yeah.
Mr. Ruslan, is it clear?
I gave the right answer. So
Yes, and you know the logic because you are in the closure phase. In the closure phase, I cannot have anything about the components. So
Components. Yeah.
component is the wrong word here. Very good.
Yeah.
this one is simple.
Which of the following options can provide the above mentioned framework? And now you are in a meeting with the portfolio manager discussing the framework in which portfolio, program, and project management are integrated. So what is the correct option?
I choose wrong option.
Which one?
I choose B.
Okay,
But
which of the following option can provide the mentioned framework? Miss Sabina?
I just choose C because of your wording.
No,
This is the oh.
no, here one thing, plus this was the first slide that we covered in the first day, the organizational bubble. Remember? From the 22
Yes.
pages, 22 pages, that is on the first page, that on the organization, on the first, on 22 pages slide, the first page is the organization, and there is a strategy. Yeah, this one, I can see on the back side. No, no, no.
This side.
Yes, this picture, yes, this picture, yes. Under the only OPM, organizational program management, OPM can give you portfolio, program, project, everything under one thing. Mr. Ruslan, what you selected?
I selected the totally wrong point. So I think
PMO?
that
You selected PMO?
yeah, I selected PMO. As I said, the PMO is in generally supportive. So I should not select the supportive one.
Yes, that is clear.
But the OPM we haven't heard about it, right? Or we have heard about it.
In this slide, the one that you saw, there is OPM.
Look at this. It only have OPM, да, просто.
Yes, this is OPM.
Organizational environment.
So the only thing where you can blend synergy, portfolio, program, and project is OPM.
Where we can blend everything.
The only thing is portfolio cannot come in the program. Organizational program management can have everything under it. OPM.
Okay, portfolios, several portfolios, etc.
Whatever. It's an organization level. It's an organization. Everything is under this.
Okay,
OPM.
I didn't know. Frankly speaking, I first time hear this definition. This is why I didn't choose it.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. But this is a very important question.
Yeah, I also avoided that answer because it was not clear to me. So
Okay.
I did not understand this definition in general.
Within the above context, which of the following can provide a visual representation of when ROI may help fund the future program benefits? Who selected roadmap? Okay, due to the word of visual, right? Okay, Mr. Fuad, what you selected?
I selected C.
Very good. So, Ms. Sabina, from the sheet, program management plan, read point number 14. It's the same wording, right?
Yeah.
ROI. ROI may help for the future program. ROI is only in the program management plan.
Okay.
ROI is it's from ECHO or from the.
No. If you look at the program management plan, keyword of the program management plan. This will be true in the strategic alignment domain anyway. But you have already covered. You already covered in the one class of the strategic alignment domain. So if something is gone, it doesn't matter. This is a complete picture. Okay. Next. What is the best proposal? So this is a
I answered correct.
okay, Mr. Fuad.
Frankly speaking, I also answered as a program, and I think Sabine also will answered as a program, right?
No, as a portfolio. No.
Why?
Because we have just a second.
Okay, let's leave this. All factories are different and all will be funded and supported by the government. All project material will be provided from Samsung.
I answered wrong.
Okay.
So because
in case we do not have
the main logic here that the different projects and it's the only thing which they have the common is a supplier, but the supplier is not the key thing in this. So the supplier can be different.
I agree with you. I agree with you.
No,
But
wait. Mr. Ruslan, what you selected?
You see, I am talking such a, let's say,
smart things.
I'm quite arrogant now, so I selected the right answer.
Okay, Mr. Fuad, what is the definition of a program? No, wait. It's a very good question. All of you selected correct, but not with the right logic. What are the two conditions for the project to be in a program?
Okay, program is okay. It's activities managed in a coordinated manner to obtain benefits which could not be obtained if you managed it separately.
And second condition, relatedness and time bound. Where is the time mentioned in this project? Where is the time?
Nowhere.
So how can be a program? That is a key mistake in this question, not vendor or factory or something like that.
Okay. Yeah.
The condition for the projects to be under the program must fulfill two and conditions. All the projects should be interrelated and time bound. In this question, there is no mention of the time. How can you go to the program?
I agree, but Mr. Abdul, relatedness is there, right?
Yes, relatedness is there because all factories are different and all will be funded and supported by the government. So construction of a new factory. So this is a common scope. So that is okay. First condition is met, but time is not mentioned.
Okay, if they would add here that it should be all the factories should be completed within 12 months,
yes,
then it's program.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you see, your company have worked each project scope is construction of a new factory. So they are all contributed towards the common goal. Okay. Whatever is a vendor, Samsung, Korea is a very beautiful wording, but everybody skip the key crux of the time bound.
Yeah.
You killed all the arrogance with me on me.
Okay. Within the above context, who may assume the role of the program sponsor? Tata is this, they are planning to increase the productivity You are assigned as a program manager. During the planning phase, the program sponsor got his annual vacation. Okay.
I thought between A and D,
Okay. So
but
steering
as
committee.
I
steering
choose
committee.
correct.
Steering committee.
Yes, steering committee.
Mr. Ruslan, you selected C.
No, D. I
Very good.
selected.
And the one
So
important thing. One
for this
important thing.
period, I don't know what's happened with me. I started the right answer, so I gave around 5 right answers.
Okay. Okay. Very good. So the point is that sponsor is normally the chairman of the steering committee. Okay. And why C is wrong? Why C is wrong?
Any executive, because
There
it
is no.
can it can be any executive.
Yes,
Not
he's not my stakeholder. He's not my direct stakeholder.
yeah.
PMO is also gone, and I cannot be the sponsor. So D is correct. Very good. Next. You are a program manager for the construction of a new hospital. During the execution of the program, you have identified delay in getting resources allocated to the program components. Within the above context, what is your action? Escalate to the matter to the sponsor, because sponsor is responsible to arrange the resources at my program.
With the allocation of resources.
Yeah, I also choose sponsor.
Yes, correct.
And
Next.
it's all resources, right? It's not just financial.
Every resources means human resource, finance, procure, material, equipment, everything. Whenever you need to get a resource, you're not getting a sponsor is responsible to provide you the resources. Because conceptually money is involved in this. So money is with the sponsor. Mr. Hussain, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I gave the right answer.
I think Mr. Fuad is internet is stuck.
Yeah. Yes, now it's okay.
Now it's okay.
Oh, sorry. I think my
Okay.
internet was.
Okay. This is correct. Sponsor.
Okay.
What is this? But this scarce resource was sent to critical path B. Within the above context, what will you do? A and B are two programs in the same portfolio. You are the program manager of A, which is not critical to the portfolio. Okay. You have a risk strategy in your program that needs a scarce resource, but this scarce resource was assigned to the critical path B. Within the above context, what will you do? Okay, what you selected?
D.
B, very good.
I chose B, yeah. Also.
Okay, correct. Mr. Ruslan, also correct?
No, I choose B, D, Dubai.
Okay, perform the resource prioritization process. Okay.
But you cannot perform it because it's a separate program.
Yes.
You can do it in your program only.
In your components you can do.
Yeah.
And also the point is that there is no conflict.
Like that.
Currently there is no conflict. So if there is no conflict, you have to do resource interdependency management. If in case you have to select within your program. Remember I told you three things: resource prioritization, resource interdependency, and resource leveling. So here the problem is that there is no dispute. Because A is not critical. I am talking about, as Mr. Fast said, this is at the portfolio level. So this is not applicable what we are discussing now. But the point is that if it is within your components and there is no dispute and you already know that it is not critical and it was needed at the same time, and then you gave to the critical path, then you have to do resource prioritization. But if we say that already it was known that one is critical, other is not critical, then it will be resource interdependency management. Only take care of this difference. So, yes, as a program manager, what will you do first?
I gave the wrong answer, by the way, to the previous one.
What did you give?
I gave C.
Mr. Fall, can you go back? Call
because
the
I think
okay.
I don't
Let's wait.
this kind of things with the other project program manager. So for me, my program is priority for me. So I need to deliver it. So.
Okay, call the program manager B and request him to inform you when this not scheduled and change your okay. A is nobody selected. Meet the program manager for optimization of resources. and need them inform the sponsor when the resource can be available to your program and plan accordingly. We are going to the sponsor. Why? Because it is in the portfolio. Okay, that's the only reason why we are going to be. Discuss with the sponsor about program B and get the guideline to do your own work, and don't think about the scarce resource. But everything is interconnected with each other. How you can, from that point of view, if you're targeting your program, then your logic is correct in the real life. This is what we actually do. But in this situation, it's already mentioned, your program is not critical to the portfolio. So first, if you have to go for C, first you have to prove that you are critical.
And it's a nature of myself, Ruslan. So I cannot that my project is not
Delayed.
important. So for me, my
Yes.
project is important.
Very good.
It's not very good. You see,
Yeah.
right?
As a program manager, what will you do first? You are the program manager, construction report, you are in the delivery phase, and one of your team members inform you that many of the products and deliverables have been tested many times by the same test, which leads to an increase in the cost. What will you do first? Review the program schedule management plan. Schedule has nothing to do with this. Cost financial has nothing to do. Testing scope has nothing to do. C is simple, quality management plan. Everybody got it right?
That's simple.
Yes, very good. In which are you working? You are the program manager of the construction of a new road for your organization. During the meeting, you and the sponsor are discussing the level of confidence. So keyword is level of confidence in the appraisal of the activity duration. In which phase are you working? So what is with this? We had the question in chapter number 7 or 8 question also. Level of confidence means
Actual appraisal, yeah, the keyword appraisal, that was a bit tricky question. Yeah, I
yes.
chose wrong answer. I chose planning, but because of this appraisal, estimate, etc., it means that's still formulation.
Okay. And Ms. Sabina?
Which question is this? Sorry, I just want to see.
It's
120.
19.
19.
19.
I choose C.
Delivery phase. Wow.
Why?
And Mr. Ruslan?
Level of
No, I
confidence.
use the same logic with Fuad, so I also choose the planning A, but I did not pay attention that there is a specific word which is giving it to the formulation subphase.
Okay. And why you started delivery phase? Sabina?
Of confidence. So it means, am I sure that my benefits are implemented or
Okay.
not?
So here we discussed this in the mock also. Please write it down. Level of confidence is equal to assessments, estimations. You are discussing
Okay.
how confident are you that you will pass the exam. I gave you this example also. Level of confidence means estimations, assumptions, and estimation assumptions are in the program formulation surface.
Yeah, even I mean, it's also assessment evaluation. Yeah.
Yes, assessment.
Okay.
Next.
I think something. Okay.
What will you do first? During the delivery phase of your program, a program team member has reached you to inform you about the new activities that can accelerate the program schedule. What will you do first? Okay, Mr. Fall, was you selected?
I selected D, correct answer.
Because of?
Let me just remember. And during the phase program.
Accelerate the program for, I just, what has guided me to choose D?
Risks, yeah, changes. It can create some risks.
Yes.
Because you are trying to introduce some changes, new activities, and you
It's
have
an
to check,
opportunity.
you have to check the risks first. Yeah, positive opportunity, positive risk.
Very good. Mr. Ruslan, what you selected?
The first thing which came to my mind, our last session. So when you told that in case of any, let's say, the change, so you always need to go for the change request. So that's why I selected B.
Okay, a program team member has reached to you to inform you about the new activities that can accelerate. So here the keyword is that can accelerate. This is not a must. So in that case, this gives you an indication of risk that something has not yet occurred. So first thing is to update the program risk register, document it that some risk is there, then we will analyze it, and then we will find that this is actually thing that has to be implemented, then I will create a change request.
So if it will be the will accelerate, then I can select the create change request. But since it's a accelerate,
Yes,
so it's
the change request will be the answer if the question would say during the delivery phase you got the information that a new activity has to be added that can accelerate the schedule. The steering committee informed you about the new program that must be included in your program that can accelerate the schedule. What will you do first? Then create a change request because it
And
will
in
change
fact,
your plans.
it's new activities that can accelerate, but in reality, it also cannot as well.
Yes.
So you have to check whether it really can or not.
Yes.
And another key question that what will you do first? So
Yes.
first I have to check how reliable this.
Yes. This is an opportunity thread. You have to document in the risk register. Clear, Mr. Ruslan?
very clear.
Very good. Very good. Within the above context, which of the following is the best tool used by the governance board for this? During the monthly progress meeting, the governance board ensures that the program is performing well and is on track to achieve the expected program benefits. This we discussed just now. So what is the answer?
Health
The
checks.
health checks,
What
periodic
is
health.
yes, Ms. Sabina, what you selected?
Same health checks.
Because of what keyword? What is the
Just
keyword?
with me needed
The,
I just
monthly progress meeting
expect the
ensures that the program is performing well. So it's like status check, it's health check, it's
Yes,
not
yes.
specifically
It's not
specified.
phase. Yes, and is
Yeah.
on track, expecting the benefits. So that is a simply make the health check. Mr. Ruslan, what you selected?
I did only 20, so after
Okay,
that
okay. So that is clear. Next.
Go asma. Sorun. Next.
Sen
Next.
geliyor.
22.
Who is that
I made
individual? You are discussing the program with the individual or group that is required to drive the changes through the organization so the operations can accommodate the capabilities delivered by the program and secure the available positive benefits and steward the program handling of the negative benefits. Who is that individual? PMO, steering committee, sponsor, or the operation management. This is from the stakeholder domain. If you got it wrong, also no problem. You
Yeah,
got it right.
I was wrong here.
You got steering committee?
I choose C. No, sorry, I choose B. Steering committee.
Steering
Yes.
committee. And what you stated, Ms. Sabina?
I don't know for which reason I choose A, because program management office nothing to do with accommodation of capabilities, etc. So
And secure the available positive. So PMO is wrong. PMO is wrong. It can only be B or C, but C is correct. But this will be C when we go to the stakeholder chapter. What are the responsibilities of the stakeholder? PMO and PMS are part of the program infrastructure development. This is a very simple question. This was on the top of the magic rate. You know, first column, first row. You got it right?
Yes.
yeah,
Very good. Very good. Next.
Just
This is a difficult question. In which of the following do you document the output and outcome of that project?
we have this,
You are a program manager. You as a program manager are a member of the selection committee to select the programs and projects. One of the selected program is establishing a new school. This program contains 5 projects. One of the project is for improving the level of behavior and morality in the neighborhood. In which of the following do you document the output and outcome of that project? Benefits management plan, program risk register, business case, or the program management plan. So what you selected?
I selected A, which was wrong.
Outputs and outcomes. Benefit will be document the benefit register. So output also should not be mixed with the benefits. In my opinion, next season and selection of the program are the keyword. This implies that program is yet to be decided, and therefore benefit management plan is far away in the future. In this case, this will be a high level benefit and will be included in the business case or the objective of the program. This is a really tough question, but we will do when we do the benefit register. Benefit management plan. What you selected, Ms. Sabina?
I selected C because of my I just made some notes here before when we discussed business case and what we have to do when we discuss core component of the program, and we said that it is the outputs and outcomes
Very
just
good.
to
So if you're
support.
okay, if you're able to pick this output and outcome, then it means that our class was successful that we had on the business case. So clear. Output and outcome is the keyword here.
Okay.
And
For the
Mr.
output, for the output and outcome, we select business case always.
Yes, because if it was a benefits management plan or a benefit register, only benefits can go there.
Okay.
And you see, and as per the English meaning, only outputs and outcomes will drive the benefits. So first we will get output and outcomes, and then I will get the benefits. But the key
And
point for benefit register and the benefits management plan is the benefits. Yes, Ms. Sabina?
here I found another note that this program benefits enhancing capability, offering new product and services. This is program benefits outcomes, and not outcomes, just keywording. I'm here. So this is just my notes I made during the classes. I don't know. So I remember this outcome, output and outcome part of business case.
Okay, very good. You are a program manager. While you are discussing the benefit register with the key stakeholders for a clear understanding, you should map the benefits to the program components, as in
Program
respective
management plan.
program management plan. This is clear. The keyword of the program management plan.
No.
Is it for that? It's for, sorry. Я знаю, я просто я
Вот здесь. Это 25-й.
25. D, no, for some reasons I selected benefits management plan.
You should map the benefits to the program components, as in program management plan. Benefit management plan has nothing to do with the components.
Yeah, but problem.
It's echo words, Sabina.
Там помню, тут не помню.
You should map the benefits to the program component as in the program management plan. But this will cover in the strategic alignment domain anyway. Next. Which are the following is logically linking the components, milestones, and high-level activities necessary to deliver the program benefits. This I especially told you when we covered the strategic alignment domain. What is the keyword here?
Linking. I have
High-level activities.
Activities. And roadmap cannot have activities. The difference between the roadmap and the schedule is activities.
But I choose program roadmap just because of linking.
I also choose.
No, this is 100% sure question will come in the exam. Linking everything is correct as per the roadmap. The only difference is high level activities. You remember when what was the roadmap? Level 0 of your schedule. It doesn't have any activities. It has only milestones. When I will go to level 1, level 2, level 3, once the activities become, that is my master schedule. This we covered in the strategic alignment domain. Remember when I took you to the slide in which I showed you the roadmap, the linkage, and then the last line was that it is similar to the schedule. Only difference is that there are no activities in the roadmap.
Yeah. It's
So
just milestone.
Yes, look for the keyword of activities. When there is activities, cannot be the roadmap.
Okay.
Within the above context, what is the best document that will be used? Your company have it about a new program. You are the program manager. Stakeholder don't know why the program will be pursued and they have not have any visibility. Okay. So what you selected?
High-level scope statement.
Very good. Mr. Fuad?
I selected the wrong answer, D.
Business case. The reason here is that stakeholder is a generalized word. Number one. Number two, The only thing they know is they don't know why the program will be pursued. For that, as a general stakeholders, for example, if I come to your project site, your soccer polymer, and I am just a visitor, I just cross by the road, and I need to know what is going on inside. For example, okay, only is sufficient for me that they produce a fertilizer here. That's all. But because I am the stakeholder that time, now. If we talk about the key stakeholder, then I can go for the business case chart or the detailed information. But to the local public, to generalized stakeholder, I never give my key program documents, benefit register or chart of the business case. That is the key point here. Okay, so whenever they talk about generalized stakeholders and why the program is being initiated, high level scope statement is more than enough.
Okay.
What is the reason for this problem? You are a program manager for the construction of a school that aims to provide free education. One of these components is the construction of a modern baby daycare. During the evaluation of this component, the stakeholders are not agreeing on the value that will be delivered from this component. As a program manager, what is the reason for this problem? The expected level of value is not clearly documented in the business case. What you select, stakeholders not identifying the stakeholder register, the stakeholders are fighting, so this is not a problem here. Benefits are not documented in the register. Expected level of value is not clearly documented in the program charter. Okay, so what you selected?
I just chose between A and D. Then I just remembered the keywords for business case. That's why
You selected A. Very good, Mr.
I selected D.
Okay, what is the keyword, Ms. Vinay? How you differentiate between business case and charter here? What is that keyword?
value.
Value.
For value.
Value means justification.
So it's
So
business case.
value justification, that is all in the business case, not in the charter.
Yeah.
Very good.
Authorization upon. Okay.
Now this is clear. Now this is correct by everybody. CBR, cost to benefit ratio.
It's the highest. I mean, sorry, the lowest is correct. Yeah.
Yeah, because this is
cost to benefit ratio.
What you selected, Sabina?
0.5.
No, I just keep this question to do it later because I said that some calculation is required.
No, this is a short question in the exam. CBR, BCR, CPI, SPI. Only just look for the figures. And the another thing is that look for the question: what program will be eliminated, or what program will be selected? This is the playing that they are doing. Okay. So, Mr. Bina, is this question clear? Correct by you or wrong? Okay. And one more trick. This week, what they did in the real exam, this is A, B, C, D. Okay. Okay. This option is A, B, C, D. But the answer they put program D, B, A, C. Okay. So you come from here. Okay. So this is a short question, and lot of students made it wrong. And then later on, when the review, they got it correct, and they clearly told us that question was very simple. We know that it is program A, and with the marks and everything is clear that ABCD is ABCD. So the trick here is that you have to look for the answer. What is program B? Even if program B is in option D, then D is the correct answer. Okay, this is how now they started to play in the real exam. Okay, so just take care of this sequence in the real exam, because surely when you will get
this program management exams is for the knowledge or for the attention. I think it's needed for the knowledge.
Mr. Ruslan, continue your question. Sitting 4 hours continuously in the exam is a test itself. When you will go to the mocks, when you will go to the for 1 to 40 minutes without break, 170 questions, short on your head, 2 months of efforts, and you will get the punch questions. You can understand this thing. When you will go to the mocks, then you will start to get this feeling. Okay, so this is more.
Two days before, I don't need to work. I don't need to do anything. I just relax, so prepare my brain just for this 4 hour
Yes, sure. So
difficult task.
we will go through all these steps. Okay, next.
So it's ROI questions, and here we have to pick the highest.
Yes,
это.
return on investment.
Это
ROI.
еще один. Это
So
25.
CBR should be lowest, BCR should be highest,
Hmm?
ROI should be highest.
Yes. CPI should be greater than 1, SPI should be greater than 1.
Yeah.
Only these 5 questions, nothing else in the mathematical.
Okay. Сабина, ты это отметь себе, чтобы уже легче было.
Да, я так хотела highest ROI will be
ROI,
selected.
ROI high, CBR low, BCR high.
CBR lowest, BCR highest, ROI highest.
Да, и еще там the cost index and schedule index, how it was, Mr. Abdul?
CPI greater than 1 is good because this is under budget.
Yeah.
SPI
greater than 1 is also good because you are ahead of schedule.
Yes.
Okay.
CPI more than 1, это
Good.
Good because you are
under your earned value is bigger than the planned value.
SPI 1 and plus is also good because you are ahead of schedule. And ROI high is also good because return of investment is high, so it means that it's a best option which you need to select.
Okay.
Okay, so this question was easy.
Yes. Which are done using the inputs of all stakeholders in order to initiate the design and program benefits. So this is
definition of the charter is initiate design and program.
Yes, very good.
The biggest problem I have is with my attention, so I don't know what I will do with the attention. So
No,
this is not my.
You have to train it.
Let's see.
I
I have a lot. I have a lot of strong skills, but this is not my strong skill. So let me see what I will do.
In which document shall the strategic objectives be translated by negotiating with stakeholders in order to create the program scope description, programs high-level program scope statement.
Yeah.
This is the eco. Now this all 35 questions directly from the eco.
Yeah, it's
Eco domain 2 task 2.
Program scope description, это вот мне.
it's this one.
Yes. And even in the eco, I have highlighted the keywords that will be there. So what is the keyword here?
Yeah, just a second. Historical information.
In order to align the program with the expectations of program stakeholders. And document high-level roadmap is not there. Mission statement is for the direction, and initial program assessment is the domain 1 task 1.
Где-то историку было. Вот здесь. Translate strategic objective. Okay.
Okay. This is differentiate between the program and the project resources. This we talked. Responsibility assignment metrics and accountability metrics. You remember?
It's responsibility, and in the previous section it was accountability metrics.
Very good. So A is a responsibility assignment metrics. What should be defined for all constituent projects by analyzing stakeholder expectations and requirements across the constituent projects in order to monitor and control the program. Standard measurement criteria or KPIs.
I choose here D.
Standard, so B is correct. Standard measurement criteria for success
Yeah,
or
but I
KPIs.
the wrong answer.
Miss
So
Vinay,
to monitor,
you got it
Standard.
correct?
Yeah, standard measurement criteria for success. Yeah.
to
Yes.
monitor and control program, you need measurement criteria for
Yes.
success.
Management criteria or KPIs.
This is our equal task.
Yeah.
Which activity should be conducted with key stakeholders by holding meetings in order to familiarize the organization? This is Mr. Ruslan's favorite question. Okay.
Stakeholder buy-in, keyword here.
Stakeholder buy-in, and in order to familiarize with the organization. So you are dealing with the stakeholders. So what will you do?
Engage them.
By program kickoff meeting.
Buy-in, the keyword here. Yeah, am I right?
Holding meetings, and which activity you will conduct is your kickoff meeting in the beginning phase.
Sen aşağıda da
By
atlet
the
de
way,
var.
I choose A, which was wrong. C is correct.
Which activity should be conducted with key stakeholders by holding meetings in order to familiarize the organization with the program stakeholder? Stakeholder engagement and stakeholder communication throughout the program. If he wants the answer to be A or B, he will not tell you in the beginning or to familiarize with something. You have to conduct a special. So that is the point. Stakeholder engagement and communication is very generalized thing.
It should be more specific event.
Yeah. Yes. So that is the key word of kickoff meeting. The same in the later on phase, he will say about the post review meeting. So that will be the correct answer, not the generalized answer.
Okay.
The organization is planning to launch a program. What should be developed? What should be developed by incorporating the program vision and all external and internal objectives, goals, objectives in order to facilitate overall planning. The keyword is overall planning. Overall planning in detailed program scope statement. So also from the eco.
36 the plan.
It's not program management plan. Yeah.
No.
Because
the point is that
overall.
program management plan you need as an output here. You have to facilitate overall planning. If you read the question, Mr. Fawad, what should be developed by incorporating in order to...
What should support overall planning?
Yes. So everybody makes the mistake, although it's not from eco, for example, everybody gives A because to facilitate overall planning, but actually it's asking what should you do in order to facilitate the planning? What will you do to make the program management plan?
And the program management plan will be outcome of overall planning at the end of the process.
Yes.
But to start this process, you need the
detailed program scope statement. That is a logical meaning of this question.
Yeah. Yes.
What should be developed in order to determine, plan, and assign the program task and deliverables? Simple WPS. Keyword of tasks and deliverables.
Task and deliverables keyword, yeah.
Is WPS. Very good. Next. What should be established to effectively forecast, monitor, and identify variances during the program execution? The program management plan.
Yeah, that's also true.
It's straightforward. Which plan will be established by integrating the plans for constituent projects and creating plans for supporting the program functions?
Also
program management plan. Program management plan. This is a simple definition of the. And what, Ms. Sabina, what is the keyword here?
Integrating plans.
Integrating plans. So program management plan will have all the constituent project plans plus all those 12 activities that we did.
Это был 40-й вопрос. Сейчас 41-й.
Which plan will have to be optimized by identifying, reviewing, and leveling the resource requirements in order to gain efficiency and maximize productivity? Program management plan again.
Yeah. Because it's about everything.
About everything. So whenever it talks about the overall thing, that is the program management plan.
Yeah. Question 42. Also correct.
Because Miss Vinay is correct for you?
Correct.
Yes. The key, what is the keyword? The keyword was the documentation, knowledge areas. Share knowledge and intellectual property. This PMIS, Program Management Information System.
Yeah.
Very good. Next.
Next time I made a mistake, I believe. Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
You are collaborating with the risk manager. You identified that there are a lot of unresolved project level issues and they can cause a delay in the program benefit realization. What should be established to monitor and ensure that the risks are handled at the appropriate level? Monitoring and escalation mechanism, risk management plan, program governance model. So what you selected, Mr. Meena? B. B. Okay, Mr. Fawad, what you selected?
I selected A.
Okay. Mr. Meena, the key word here is that this kind of the appropriate level. I don't know at which level I'm working, at the project level or the program level. So whenever unresolved project, that's the same question we discussed in the beginning. When something is not, you are at the project level and you have to raise it up to the program level. Okay. In that case, you have to use escalation mechanisms, monitoring and escalation mechanisms.
yeah. Ah, task 12. Task 12. Task 12. Escalation mechanism to unresolved project level issues.
You have been
We had similar questions before this 85 questions regarding the unresolved project level issues, I remember.
yes. You have been asked to develop the benefits management plan, including benefits integration, sustainment to ensure what criteria will you define? Exit
I
criteria.
choose
Yeah, exit criteria.
there should be exit criteria, and unfortunately, I choose standard measurement criteria. This is keywording also. Exit criteria we have.
So, actually, honestly speaking, this I made very tough questions, to be very honest. If in the exam this question will come, if he wants exit criteria, he will never give acceptance criteria or the success criteria. Okay, but this is really, I made really tough questions, so you just focus on the actual wording, where the exit criteria will come, where the success criteria will come. Okay, that's the only thing.
We'll just have a question. So on exam, the questions is easier than you are giving here, or it's more complicated. So just want to. But my understanding that you are giving more complicated question just to the easier. So maybe I am wrong.
No, the point between easy, Mr. Ruslan, the point between easy and difficult is not, the main point is that the answers will only be from the keywords. That's the key point. And surely what we are doing here, the wording will be changed. Wording will be changed in the exam, but the core concept and the keyword will be there. So the practice that we are doing, we should not be focused on remembering on the question. Only practice should be done how we will pick the keyword. That's the only point.
But when you are saying a wording will be changed, do you mean the examples will be different, the cases will be
Scenarios.
different?
Scenarios will be different. Yes.
Scenario will be different,
yes.
but the main logic will be the same.
Yes, sure. For example, instead of making the hospital, he will say you are making a school, for example. But inside the keywording will be that you are mapping the things, because the point is that the answer cannot be out of the code that we are studying. This we know, right? Answer has to be from inside. And to give that answer, for example, if he wants the business case to be the answer, he has to give me the business case keyword in the question also. So if you're able to pick the keyword that guides you to that answer, your answer will be fine, whatever the scenario will come. Okay?
It was a from my answered.
Not to answer the questions after, so only minorities answered.
Okay, very good. Next,
Minority is
what
different.
what should be developed for it using decomposition and mapping techniques? KPIs. Whenever you talk about
It's KPI. Techniques, decomposition techniques is KPI.
yes, mapping techniques is KPIs. Okay, next. What should you do to achieve this task? Your task is to monitor the human resource and for program and project roles in order to meet or exceed the benefit realization objectives. Improves team motivation and negotiate the contracts. Whenever
Yeah, I
talk
choose.
about what you selected,
I selected C.
arrange training session for the team. Your task is to monitor key human resources and for program and project roles in order to meet, exceed benefits realization objectives. In order to meet or exceed the benefits realization objective. What should you do to achieve the task? Improve team motivation, range. B and C both are correct. B and C both are correct. As I told you, that go very wrong strict questions. But look for the keyword of negotiating the contracts. That is the key point here. Team motivation and the training is the same, but negotiating with the contracts is also very important word here.
Which questions? What is I was correct here.
The
Delivery phase.
development.
What is the keyword here?
It's straightforward.
The
Projects chartered and initiated.
project charter.
They are chartered and initiated
Yes.
in the delivery.
Yes, very, very good. Whenever the word of components will come, it has to be the delivery phase.
Yeah.
Very good. You establish consistency by deploying governance framework, uniform standards, resources, infrastructure, tools, and processes in order to enable what? Informed program decision making, communication feedback process, monitoring and controlling, quality assurance, and quality control. What is the keyword here? Deploying governance framework, uniform standards. Eco. Informed decision making. Informed decision making.
Yeah.
What will you establish to capture the lesson learned and team experience? Communication feedback process.
Yes, it's also echo.
Eco, and also the keyword is that I cannot have the lesson at the end of my program. So that's why B is gone, final program report is gone. B and C are eliminated. Whenever talk about the lesson learned, look for the keyword throughout the program. That is only in your feedback plans.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
What should the program manager do to improve the team engagement? Team engagement is simple.
Yeah. Training,
Coaching and
mentoring.
okay.
Yeah.
Mr. Rustam, please don't select B in this option, okay? Please don't select B.
Goals
Okay,
and project plan.
very good.
Okay.
Yeah, it was straightforward.
Yes.
Let's read.
Very good.
Sorry. I choose C here.
No, but the point is that you will review the project manager plan, project manager performance as per the project plan. Remember this I covered in the eco also. Whenever the wording of coming project manager doesn't know what is the program management plan. He's coming in your program delivery phase.
Yeah, it's simple. No.
So you review the project manager performance. Okay, you have to execute the appropriate program management plans using the tools identified in the planning phase and by auditing the results in order to program meets the which of the following stakeholder expectation and standards.
why not the program charter?
You have to execute the program management plan using the tools identified in the planning phase by auditing the results in order to ensure the program outcomes meet which of the following. Of stakeholder expectations, program chat. Okay, this is also the point is that in the options I should not have given business case or charter and the stakeholder expectation, because one stakeholder business program, business case and charter are tangible elements, okay, and stakeholder is a generalized word. So if you selected D is also correct, no problem.
Okay.
If you get the question, it will not be business case there. What will you use for it? You are required.
This is echo word. I choose correct. C. It's echo. So predefined tools,
Yes.
reporting.
Very good. You are required to consolidate the project and the program data. Very good. You evaluate which of the following in order to monitor and control the program while maintaining the current program information, program status. Evaluation.
Yes. Let's see.
Very good.
It's straightforward as well.
Yes. What do you do upon completion of defined deliverables in order to ensure the scope is compliant with the functional overview? Approve closure of the constituent projects. Initiation, transition, is also close. When the deliverables are done, you will close the components.
Okay.
What is the purpose to perform this analysis? The program steering committee asks you to analyze the variances and trends. Variance and trends is simple corrective actions.
Yes. Yes.
Mr. Bera, you also got it correct, right? All the questions? They were going.
No, I stopped at 44.
Okay.
I did half of this
Question
questions.
56.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
Analyze variance and trend.
yeah.
And then once the variances is done, then you will update the program plans.
Here, the correct answer was A.
Yes, correct. Program plans.
But I choose D.
Program cost variances analysis revealed that corrective actions are to be incorporated to ensure program resources are employed effectively in order to meet the program objectives. Which of the following documents will be updated? Program plans. This is also my mistake that I gave resource management plan there. That is more specific than the program plans, right? That's why you selected this, because the wording of program resources is okay. Correct. I agree with you. This resource management plan should not be the answer. If it resource, then resource is correct.
Thank you. So the next question.
This is very bad.
Yeah, I choose wrong. I choose B, but the correct answer was C.
Who is responsible to manage program level issues by identifying the course of action with program scope? This B is project manager. How project manager can come in the
just technical mistake? Yeah.
Yes.
Mistake.
I was tired for this moment.
Actually, I was on my way from Sumgay to Baku in the car doing all this tests. So, but the driver was driving. I was not driving.
That is good. You are in the program. You are in the program delivery phase. A key stakeholder has asked for a change in the cost of the program. So, let Mr. Ruslan answer this question. As the program manager, in accordance with which plan will you manage this cost change? We discussed in detail that day. When there is a change, it is as per the.
You are in the program delivery phase. A key stakeholder has asked for the change in the cost of program. A program manager, in accordance with which plan will you manage this cost change in order to control scope quality, schedule cost, contract with in accordance with which plan? Yeah.
What is the keyword? What is the keyword?
Cost change in order, and this cost change. So cost change management plan should be, yeah.
Very good. So any type of the change will be managed as per the change management plan. right?
Yeah.
Next, for a change in the scope, again, whenever the change will come, the scope management plan will come. The second one, cost management plan is the correct answer. So all these 5 questions are like this. Minimum 2 questions will come from this topic of the change management plan. So you got it right, Mr. Faz. You got all the questions right.
I got change management plan here because I saw that change, so you have to go to change.
Very good, excellent. Next.
For the moment, Fuad is checking the answers. I need to go for the 3 minutes down because we don't have a water. So
Okay.
morning kids need a water. Sorry.
Okay. You conducted impact assessments for program changes and recommended decisions in order to obtain approval in accordance with which of the plan. Approval is as per the
The governor, the
governor.
governor framework, but I choose A.
A. You are a program manager. You conducted impact assessments for program changes. Now you have done the assessment for the program changes and recommended decisions in order to obtain approval in accordance with which of the following. In the approval is
Yeah,
as
I
per the
agree.
governor's plan. Here it's not talking about the change request.
It's talking about the overall procedure
Yes.
of yeah,
Very good. So,
approval.
yes, the procedure, everything is in the governance framework.
But it's tricky question.
Yeah, this is very good. This is typical. This is a exam question actually.
Okay.
During the recent phase give you have identified new risk. So you will manage the risk in accordance with simple.
The risk management plan.
Very good. Which report will you get by doing this activity? And you are comparing the final values to performance analysis. This is also simple.
Straightforward.
You will manage the risk in accordance with the risk management plan. This is in repetition.
Yes.
You will conduct program closure within the boundaries of which of the following? Governance framework.
I choose
A.
C here. C.
C. Charter. The program is near completion. You will conduct the program closure within the boundaries of the keyword here is a boundary. Boundary can only be for the environment. Any document, business case, charter cannot give me the boundaries. The keyword here is a boundary. The boundary is under the framework.
Boundary framework. Yeah.
Boundary is the keyword.
Yeah, for the boundary, we need to choose governance framework rules.
Yes, framework.
Okay.
You executed the transition and close out of all the program and constituent projects plan in order to meet project program.
Straightforward. Document lessons learned. I have to document.
The program is near completion. You executed the transition and close out of all the program and constituent project plan in order to meet program objectives and which of the following activity? Ongoing operational sustainability. The transition and close out. The keyword is transition and constituent project plans in order to meet the program objectives and ongoing operational. For continuous sustainability, I need to do this, not to document the lesson learned. Transition and close out of all the program and do which of the following activity. Following document lesson learned is throughout the program life cycle, not only in the end of the program. Number one mistake. Number two, to continue with the transition, it means ongoing operational sustainability, benefit sustainment.
I see.
This is a tricky one.
Transition to close all the program, which of the no, it's tricky question.
Yes. What is the meeting called? Post-review meeting. This is simple. Conduct the performance report in order to obtain feedback and capture the lesson learned. This is at the end of the day.
Yeah, this is simple.
During the whole program life cycle, the team members should be encouraged to report lesson learned and best practices. This data will support existing and future programs and organizational improvement. What should data be achieved?
Knowledge repository.
Where should this knowledge repository? Simple.
It's clear.
Exactly.
Within the above context, what will you do to transition the program? Present the this is the same question. These are the repeated questions now. They've awarded one of the most important programs. You are the program manager and the customer is happy. This is what we discussed before. Present the final program performance
It
report.
was at the beginning.
Yes. Now you are in the program delivery phase and the sponsor is worried about the current status of the cost and benefits. So it is in the report.
Program performance report, it was
Yes.
straightforward.
And this is the same
Yeah.
repetition question. Potential
Yeah.
of a new program, because these are because actually these questions are coming from my different coaching calls. So later on I repeated this with another batch. So that's why the questions are repeated. So this is this is a short question in the exam. In every exam this will come.
Okay.
Again the closure conditions keyword.
Yeah, it's repeating. By the way, the last 4 or 5 questions were repeating. Yeah.
Yes.
First question 73.
So this is component transition. Component is in the program the delivery phase.
Uh, yeah, it's components transition, which is in the delivery phase, right?
Yes. So yeah, and we are in the closure phase now.
Okay.
OPM,
OPM.
is same.
Yeah, it's OPM. We have already
Yes.
had it.
Will you manage the portfolio because there is no time limit?
Yes. So we identified it.
Escalate the issue because you are not getting the resources, and the resources will be managed by the sponsor.
10 questions, I can't say.
The escalated to the program manager sponsor. Yeah.
Once you are bound to select escalation, it can only be to the sponsor of the steering committee, because functional manager is parallel to me. Functional PMO has nothing to do with me.
And if it's resources, then it's sponsor.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Okay.
A program team he can escalate. This is also the risk register.
Uh-huh.
And
Yeah,
CBR is same.
Yeah, we had it, so it's the lowest.
Yes.
Yeah, this is the last question.
But it's a very good question. Anika is managing a program. During his work in the delivery phase, he started to review the more details about the program components. Unfortunately, he discovered that one of the program component has more scope than planned, which will affect the integration with the other two components. He was angry with the component manager and came to you asking for the advice. What advice you should give him? I will advise him to go back to the planning subphase to review all the component planning activities before continuing to the delivery phase. I will tell him that he needs to continually oversee the components throughout the delivery phase, replan for the integration or realign to accommodate the changes. He needs to continue with them throughout the delivery phase and collect pitfalls to escalate the steering committee. I will advise him to ignore this change as it is a mistake of the component manager. Okay, so what do you select, Mr. Fuad?
I selected B, which was correct, yes.
Very good. Because of which keyword?
Actually, I used elimination.
Uh-huh.
Oversee.
D is gone. Okay, I cannot ignore anything. This is the first thing.
Yeah, definitely. It's not ethical to ignore.
Yes.
The companies.
Escalate.
Yeah. The C is also gone because collect pitfalls to be escalated to steering committee
Yes.
is not reasonable.
I think no.
Yeah, and why A was not also acceptable. I will advise go back to the planning subphase to review all the components, but it's not relevant also to go to the planning subphase. Yeah,
You can update your document. You can update your documents, but you don't need to physically go back to the planning subphase, because I have the leverage that I can update the program management plan at any phase of my program. Excellent. Very good. Very excellent use of the elimination technique, especially in these long questions. Instead of looking for the reason of the correct answer, best is to use the elimination technique.
In general, Mr. Ford is very good in eliminating.
Very good. So that's the last question. Okay. So I think we covered all the questions. It was very good session. We had a long discussion. I am very happy that you are done. So that's why the way forward is that all, especially Miss Sabina, Mr. Ruslan, please revise and attempt all these 79 questions. And you believe me, this out of these 79 questions, minimum 25 questions will directly come in the exam. Minimum 25 questions from these 79 questions. Okay. This is so important. This flux, because you can understand the tone of the question, you can identify the quality of the material that is in these questions. So that's why I am giving you 2 more days, Thursday and today is Wednesday. No, today is Thursday.
Thursday.
Yes.
On Saturday.
Friday and Saturday, please complete these questions, and it's better to do it 2 times. So, Mr. Fall, please, all of you, for first attempt these 79 questions, then try to revise this 37, 85, and 79 questions again. And out of this 200 questions, 79, you will get minimum 50 to 60 questions in the exam, minimum, directly word to word. Okay. Others, when we go to the mocks, again, this will improve. But these three are the baseline. If you're able to understand these three chapters, chapter 7 and chapter 8, your 50% PgMP exam is actually done. Okay. So please take your 2 days. Please take your 2 days. First attempt is 79 questions. Then also try to revise all your wrong questions of 37 and 85 that we already covered in the three domains. We have spent 2 weeks on this topic. So on Saturday, I will start with the strategic alignment domain. Okay. Agreed? Agreed?
Agreed.
Okay, very good. So have a good night, good
The
evening.
weekends might be a bit tough, but we will try to do it because Fuad and different and also other our friends with families will fly to Abu Dhabi, so we will spend a lot of time together. So,
Okay.
but we will.
Oh yeah, sure. So have a
Maybe
good time.
we'll have some short lessons.
Sure, no problem, no problem. So how many days you are there in Abu Dhabi then?
From 24th to 28th.
It
Yes.
was
Okay.
one person. We
Okay.
can assess of the impact.
Okay, impact analysis, no problem. So enjoy your time, and always remember 1 is greater than 0. So if you say on Saturday we can have the short class, but we will not miss the class. Even if it is for 5 minutes, we will connect and we will update. Okay, that's the only point. Because if we miss one class, then this loop will open and we will miss 5 classes. Okay, this is my experience. So we will not miss any class. Try to revise this thing, whatever as per your. This is your family time. Relax, no problem for me. But we will connect and we will do small by small. Okay, I will adjust accordingly. Okay. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye.